All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Real Madrid versus Ajax match preview. So we're going to talk about the Champions League tomorrow, the Champions League game taking place versus Ajax. Real Madrid are doing good at the moment. We got in the last 7 games, we got 6 wins and 1 draw. The 1 draw being to Barcelona. So we're on a good run of fixtures, and we're just looking to add to those winning ways, I guess you could say. So let's get started. Maybe what I could do is just get started on the press conference of Solari. Really, there wasn't really anything interesting. It was really boring. There wasn't really any questions that were very pertinent to tomorrow's game. It was just boring questions, really. But Sergio Ramos was definitely eulogized in the press conference. Solari was eulogizing Sergio Ramos and saying that he's a big figure, he's a big captain, and he just kind of epitomizes the character that Real Madrid has, that Real Madrid is. Because let's face it, Sergio Ramos has the character of, of a bulldog, of a terrier. I don't know what you want to say about it, but he does have some kind of character that we don't see so much in football nowadays. And it's definitely, we tend to overlook that at Real Madrid sometimes, but he really has that character that really we don't seem to get from many players these days. So he's definitely a good player, and he's going to be having his 600th appearance tomorrow. So he obviously, Real Madrid legend, easily reads the game very well. Very good player. Obviously, he is, I'm going to say it from an objective perspective, he is a dirty player. I'm not going to say he's not. He's rash, he's reckless. He'll put in the tackle. He'll put in a very rash and reckless tackle at times. That's how he is. That's his game, and we just have to accept it. So yeah. Anyways, another question that was asked was about Marcelo. It was by Maria Tatiana Montalvo or something like that. It is said he's the question was, it is said that he's had his confidence boosted. Did you see it this way? That's pretty much, I don't know if that's a good way of translating it, but yeah. So pretty much what Solari said was he's one of the giants of this club. He's a second captain for a reason, and he's training well with the team. So yeah, really not much to that. Really, that doesn't really answer much, to be honest. But he's still a vital player nonetheless. So we still need him. His experience really brings something different to Real Madrid, and something that we really need compared to Reguilon. Reguilon is a really good left back, but Marcelo's experience is imperative if we want to advance in the Champions League, and that's why I think Marcelo should be played tomorrow. There was another question about Guardiola, about Guardiola's comments the other time, that Real Madrid's not in that bracket of the best teams in the last decade. He said, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to add to that. Which, yeah, that's the right thing to do. There's nothing to say about Guardiola. We hate him just as much as he hates us. So that's how it is. Yeah, one last question. Yeah, Marcelo, how Marcelo made those comments. If Real Madrid don't want me, I'll leave. What comments do you have for him? So that was the question. What comments do you have for him? Which was obviously addressing that if Real Madrid don't want me, I'll leave. And he didn't say much to that. He just said he's doing good, he's training well, he's our second captain. That's all he said. So really, that's all the questions that were probably pertinent, and they were very boring. So as you can see, it's just very mundane press conference. So let's get into maybe some of the. So apparently we're still the underdogs. The media has written us off. I would say 2 years, 2 of the past years. Apparently we were Champions League underdogs, and we still managed to win it. So, the media is writing us off this year, but that we're not the same team as last year. And it's very true, we're not the same team as last year. Definitely not. We lost Ronaldo, we lost Zidane. They're both very big protagonists in that team, but we still have that pedigree, that European pedigree, we still have pretty much the full squad that we had last year, other than Ronaldo. Yes, Ronaldo is a big void, but we still have that experience. We know how to proceed in games. We know how how to win them, how to grind them out. We have that experience, and Ajax, as good as they may be in the Eredivisie, they they don't necessarily have it. It's a lot of young players that are still being brought up. So, our acumen and our experience can really serve a good purpose in this game, and they'll probably come out in this game, and we'll probably win the game. I'm sure. I don't think Ajax will win. Although, yeah, Ajax are doing good. They have a good squad. They have players to watch out for, including Frankie de Jong, who's a 21-year-old midfielder, who was apparently, I thought he was going to go to Barcelona in January, but apparently I'm not sure why he didn't go to Barcelona. And now Real Madrid might be interested in him. So apparently he's a really good player. I haven't seen too much of Ajax, but seems like they are a very good team. Onana, who's the goalkeeper for Ajax, he's a 22-year-old goalkeeper. He did really good versus Bayern in that 3-3 draw in December. He was very, very good in that draw. Made a couple really, really good saves. So he's another player that could help Ajax. And maybe Tadic, who's a former Southampton player. He might be a player to watch out for. Apparently, he's had a good season with Ajax. Huntelaar, we all know that goal he scored versus us in that 6-1 annihilation to Schalke. But he's 35 now. He's on the decline, so hopefully he won't be much damage. If he does come on, it'll be as a substitute, so no big deal there. And you have Delight, I don't know how do you want to call him. I call him Delight. He was the 2018 Golden Boy. So he's a very good center back, up and coming center back, and he could be one of the best center backs in the years to come. So it's definitely going to be a real test for him and for us to see how we do versus him. Yeah, so like I said, Ajax are a good team. They're second in the Eredivisie. They have 16 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses, I think. They have 72 goals for, 19 goals against, so a goal difference of 53. But really, in that Eredivisie, there's only 3 teams really dominating, which is PSV, Ajax, and Feyenoord, who are really those 3 teams that really just dominate that league. I guess you could say it's kind of like La Liga, where you have Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid dominating that league. So, those are pretty much the facts and the little intricacies that I wanted to point out. Maybe the notable score lines that they've had, that Ajax has had, is a 3-3 to Bayern, and I think last year they also drew 1-1 to Bayern Munich. For us, Bayern Munich, we haven't had much problems with them. We've always beaten them, so shouldn't be a big deal, to be honest. I think we'll beat Ajax. To go from the Eredivisie and to go to the Champions League, it's always a big jump. And it's like PSG going into Champions League. It's always kind of a big jump for them. And they're never quite, up to the speed. Yes, today they did beat Manchester United, but usually, they're just not up to that speed. So I don't think Ajax will win versus us. I think we will win. However, I think Ajax might score a goal, but that's about it. I think we'll win 3-1. I don't think it's going to be too much of a big deal. But I think we should still give them respect, definitely. So as for the squad, Varane is out with the flu. He missed training today. I'm not sure if he's going to play tomorrow. We'll just have to see. But he did miss the training today. So I'm not sure if he's going to play. So right now, I'm going to go with Courtois in goal. I'm going to go with Dani Carvajal at the right back. Sergio Ramos in the center back position. If it's not Varane, I think it's going to be Nacho in that center back position. And then I think it's going to be Marcelo at the left back position due to his experience. But you never know with Solari. As for the midfield, I think it's going to be Casemiro. It could be Llorente, but I'm going to go with Casemiro just for his experience. And Modric and Toni Kroos. And then in the forward 3, this is where I kind of have a hard time. I want to say Bale's going to play, but I really don't know with this coach. Yeah. I'm going to say for right now it's going to be Vinicius, Benzema, and Lucas. I'm going to say that's going to be the starting lineup. Like I said, I'm not sure what he's going to do tomorrow, so we'll just have to wait and see. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the match reaction tomorrow. which will be posted maybe later because of school. I do have school tomorrow, but I will try to post it as soon as possible. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow's game and tomorrow's match reaction. Thank you.